So today we worked on generational iniquity with the father wound, and the Lord took us through almost like a four-step process, and this is what He showed us. So step one was around healing the trauma that was caused by the father not being the protector, not being safe, not being a shield. And that's when we become dysregulated. And then when that happens, our nervous system struggles even with the smallest of tasks. And this can be this case if your father was weak or abusive. So that was really interesting. So we went into that space to heal that. Because when your father is not a shield, it's an open door to Satan. They are supposed to protect you, not be the villain in your story. And he led me to Job 12. And at the beginning, I didn't understand. And then when I actually wrote down what the plan was, Job was not taking responsibility of his share. And he showed me that he is obviously a man of God. Job was a man of God, but his children all sinned, and he wasn't protecting them in that way, which allowed Satan to do his thing. So that was another revelation that I got that I didn't see before. So obviously the step one was like healing the trauma of that, and then the step two was like all the beliefs, the abandonment, the rejection, the lack of protection. We were healing that. And then the next layer to that was the sexual trauma iniquity. So even if your father didn't abuse you, there was still iniquity coming through the bloodline, because if a man is not of God, there's always iniquity. So that's what he was sharing with me. And then the last thing was about like finding a partner, or so if you have a partner and the dynamic is off or is similar in some way. He was saying that there's like sort of patterns that you will have with a new partner or a partner or past partners that is one of your father not protecting, could be one of them. So that it was going into those wounds, but then it went into a deeper wound. So this is why we have to do a part two, because we saw the root and there was a root of the root, and that then is all the depression and the heaviness that comes with the father wound. So that felt really big, and we didn't have time to do that, but that we were kind of being open to receiving that for like Thursday. So if you want to join in that healing, please like send me a message or just go into DeniseMustard. The link is in the bio, and you'll be able to access it.